So guys, today back from a video on the channel today. We're here for the Newcastle United versus Chelsea predicted team. If you didn't watch the preview already, I put at the top, I'll say we'll get the top, then we'll go at the top, link in the description and on the end screen so you can watch that video after this one if you haven't watched that already. But the predicted team is going to be an interesting one with the injuries that we've got recently. Imagine who got injured in the preview. I'll say them again in this predicted team for the players who are coming in for them. It's going to be a big one. As you know, lads, I haven't really uploaded that FIFA video, but as I said in the intro of the preview, I haven't been feeling well recently, so I'm actually happy this game is more of a later of the week so I can record them on the weekend, but it would have been shit if I had to sit and record these videos and I'm not feeling well. It would have just been shit, but thankfully I'm alright, lads. I'm alright, so it's all good. It's all good. Anyways, lads, let's get into the predicted team now. So this is my predicted team for the game versus Chelsea. Obviously, there is changes from our game versus Southampton, and we'll get onto them. We'll just get onto the big ones now. Starting off with the big one, we'll get onto it straight away. It's the title of the video. Who do you play up front? Do you play Cavill? Do you play Gale? Or do you play Joe Linton? Personally, I would play Joe Linton. I don't. Well, Gale's heart's not at Newcastle, so I don't want to see him play for the club. Andy Cavill, pointless playing him because he's shit. And then Joe Linton, that's it. That's one thing that Newcastle United didn't want, and it was Callum Wilson getting injured. And what happened? Callum Wilson gets injured. It's such a shame. It really is. And we'll have to just we will see the difference in Newcastle United from when Wilson started up front to Joe Linton. I'm hoping he proves us wrong, but for me, Joe Linton starts up front. And then the other change, the centre backs. Federico Fernandez, Lascelles is all back, Clark's back, but for me, you've got to play Paul Dummett. He came on against Southampton, and that's the reason why we got 3 points. He was phenomenal. He's done the show. He's such an underrated player, and he just does his job. There's never a time where you could go, Paul Dummett had a really bad game at Newcastle. He always puts in a shift. He always does this. He always gives the heart, and for me, you start him. He deserves to start. That's the thing. He deserves to start. He came on against Southampton, and the reason why we got 3 points, battling the defence, absolutely pure class. For me, you've got to start him. And then Emil Kraft is right back. He's obviously going to start. Manquillo out. Yedlin's off, obviously, at Galatasaray now. We went from having too many right backs to then only having one. That's Newcastle United for you. It literally is. Lascelles is back in centre back, which is good to say, so it means Isaac Hayden can move up to midfield. So the midfield decision, do you play Darlow or Dubravka? I still think Dubravka should start, but Darlow will start. Lewis and left back, centre mid, Joe Willock and Hayden. Get Hayden sitting a lot more back, as if playing as a centre back, but don't. And then play Willock just as he can do all the bits, and then Amon can come and help him because Amon just grafts his arse off. For me, I bring Ryan Fraser in as well. I think because obviously for the fucking donkey, greasy head bastard, Jeff Hendrick obviously got suspended. Get in. So it means Ryan Fraser for me starts. We need a little bit more threat going forward if we're going to be playing against a good Chelsea team. So we just need to go for it, in my opinion. Maxi on the right, the GOAT in the midfield. It's been a beautiful week for him. He's got an inform on FIFA. He got 2 goals against Southampton, and it was his birthday, and he's having a baby boy. And imagine if he just scored a winner against Chelsea, holding the badge like that, sliding, all everyone going wild. Fat piggy face, Brucey going wild on the sidelines. It'll be pure limbs, won't it? But as that's the end of the predicted team video. Make sure to leave a like. The game is tomorrow, 8 o'clock kickoff, so it will be an interesting game. We'll have to see what happens with the tune. Anyways, lads, I'll see you all for the next video, which is the game tomorrow. Let's hope we can get a result. How are the lads?